This right here is the 20th anniversary's wireless Xbox controller. A special controller designed to celebrate, yep, you guessed it, the 20th anniversary of the original Xbox's release. Compatible with the Xbox family of consoles, Windows PC, Android and iOS, and coming in at around $59.99 in the UK, it is packed with awesome design choices and nods to Xbox's past. But do you really need one of these controllers? Is there any reason to pick this controller over any of the many other controllers on the market? Well, in this video, I'll do a quick unboxing as well as cover some of the key features of this controller and also touch on some cool hidden Easter eggs so you can decide if it's worth picking up. What's up YouTube, my name's Galvar88 and I am back yet again with another brand new video, and in this video and every other video on the channel we talk about Xbox and Xbox related things, just like this brand new Xbox controller. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, I have to mention the packaging, which as usual with Microsoft products is extremely nice. Highlighting the controller on the front as well as the year 2001, the year of the original Xbox's release, and 2021 for the 20th anniversary. On opening, we are presented with the controller itself, but more on that later. Next, of course, two AA batteries, because just like every other standard Xbox controller, this is not rechargeable, so it does require batteries. There are a number of third-party rechargeable battery packs on the market, however, so I would recommend investing in one of them. Next, we have some of the usual user manuals and instructions, as well as a 14-day Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code, which if one of you guys would like to use, I will leave the details in the description. I do ask though, however, is that if you do manage to redeem this code, drop me a comment so that everybody knows that has been redeemed. And that's it, that's all you get. But before we move on to the controller itself, one of the cool Easter eggs that has been discovered recently can be found by holding the packaging under a blacklight. Yep, holding it under a blacklight reveals the original Xbox Duke controller, which is a nice touch. So here it is, the 20th anniversary Xbox controller, and I'm sure we can all agree, it's stunning. Most notable for me is the translucent front shell, allowing you to see the insides of the controller, including the rumble motors and other components. The translucent shell continues on the side grips also. Remaining on the front, we have the same standard thumbsticks found on every other controller, as well as the view, menu and share buttons found front and center. With the controller buttons themselves, they have chosen to go with a black and dark grey to tie in with the overall colour theme. The hybrid D-pad is again standard, but what I do like is the green rim surrounding it. That fluorescent Xbox green, which as you can see accents much of the controller, really does give a punch to an otherwise pretty uniform controller. The biggest green punch, however, definitely is seen with the Xbox Nexus button itself, which I love. When in use and lit up, the white and green really does come through, invoking that Xbox 360 boot up screen, in my opinion. Before moving on, I'd like to touch on the 20th anniversary emblem found on the right of the controller. This emblem has been used a lot in the 20th anniversary celebrations, and I really like it making an appearance here. Turning the controller over, the first thing you notice are the green rubberized grips. Now these do have a satisfying textured finish and do feel good in your hand. This is the first controller I've owned with rubber grips, and I'd be quite curious to see how they hold up under use. I can't imagine they would wear too much, but it is a concern. Also on the back we have the battery housing, which just slips off as so. On the top of the controller itself, you can see the triggers and bumpers, which both have a dotted pattern on them and are shaped in such a way that feels comfortable when in hand. We also have the sync button and also a USB Type-C allowing you to charge the controller, if you have a battery pack of course. You can also use this to apply any firmware updates and also to use the controller as a wired controller. You do not get a USB-C cable supplied with the controller however, so you will need to acquire one yourself. On the bottom we have a headphone jack as well as a proprietary port allowing you to equip different types of attachments such as the Xbox chat pad. So that's it, that's the controller. Now connecting the controller is pretty simple. All you have to do is press the sync button on your console until you see the LED lights blinking, and then do the same on your controller. Now when first connecting your controller you will be greeted with a mandatory update, which only takes a minute or so, but after that you're ready to go. One extra feature of the 20th anniversary controller is the addition of a special dynamic theme accessible exclusively to owners of this controller. The theme itself is of course celebrating the 20th anniversary of Xbox, and to be honest, it isn't one of my favourite of the dynamic themes, but it is a very cool exclusive feature of this controller. Applying the theme is as easy as changing any of the other dynamic themes, which I do have a video on the channel if you'd like to check it out. Just delve into your settings to find the dynamic theme tab. Now I assume this dynamic theme is somewhere in your console's memory and just gets unlocked once you connect the controller. So it really makes me wonder if there are any other hidden themes that we could get down the line, tying into some other game release or controller release. So that's it, that's the 20th anniversary Xbox controller. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and it has helped you decide whether or not you're going to pick one of these up or not. And if so, remember to let me know in the comments below. Now guys, it would be awesome if you could give this video a quick like to help spread it to more people. And if you would like to see more videos just like this one, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. But that's it guys, that's the video. Thanks so much for watching. And until the next time, I'll catch us.